Good morning, students. In the last class, we discussed electric current. Okay, in today's class, we are going to discuss about the electric potential difference, various circuit diagrams, and Ohm's law. First, we will discuss electric potential difference. Okay, students, we know that in the horizontal pipe is water moves. No, in the horizontal pipe, water does not move. When the pipe is connected to the overhead tank, then what will happen? The gravitational pull on the water makes water has to flow. That is what we call it as, in the 8th standard we studied, that is as a potential energy. Here also in electric circuit we have a concept of electric potential. The electrons have electric potential to move. That electric potential is given by whom? That electric potential is given by the battery. The electric potential is given by the battery. Look at here in the figure, when the switch is on, electrons starts moving. Why they have to move? Because of someone is giving energy to the electron to move. Then we said that the electrons have a potential. The electrons have a potential. That potential is given by whom? A battery, or we can say it as a cell. The chemical reaction inside the cell makes this electric potential. It is makes positive charge and negative charges separate. Makes the positive and negative charge separate. It provides electric potential to the circuit. Therefore, the electrons are start moving. Then what is the definition for electric potential difference? That we will see. The definition for electric potential difference is, in an electric circuit carrying some current. In an electric circuit carrying some current, the potential difference or electric potential difference between 2 points is defined as the work done to move a unit charge from one point to the other point. From one point to the other point. In an electric circuit carrying some current, ಒಂದು ಸರ್ಕ್ಯೂಟ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಪೊಟೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಅನ್ನು ನಾವು ಏನಂತ ಡಿಫೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ? ವಿ ಡಿಫೈನ್ ಇಟ್ ಆಸ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಡನ್. ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಏನು ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ನ ಒಂದು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಇಂದ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಗೆ ತಗೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನ ಮಾಡುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಆ ಕೆಲಸಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೇವೆ? ವಿ ಕಾಲ್ ಇಟ್ ಆಸ್ electric potential difference. In an electric circuit carrying some current, the potential difference between 2 points is defined as the work done to move a unit charge from one point to the other point. That is, potential difference V between 2 points is equal to work done W divided by charge Q. That is, V is equal to W divided by Q. V is equal to W divided by Q, where V is potential difference, or we can say it as voltage. Potential difference or voltage. W is the work done and Q is the charge. Okay, here we consider 2 points, point A and point B. A unit charge of electron has to move. Whatever the work done, how much is work done in moving a unit charge from point A to the point B? The electron has to move from point A, then through the bulb to the point B. Whatever it made, the work done to moving an electron from point A to the point B, that work done is named as what? Electric potential difference. Electric potential difference is nothing but work done to move a unit charge from one point of the circuit to the other point. Okay, then we will measure a potential difference. We have a measuring unit. That measuring unit is called as what? Volt. The SI unit of the potential difference is volt. That is represented by the letter capital V. Then what is 1 volt? We have V is equal to W divided by Q. When we say that 1 volt is equal to 1 joule of work has to done in moving a 1 coulomb of charge. 1 volt of is equal to 1 joule divided by 1 coulomb. That is 1 volt equal to 1 joule per coulomb. Definition: 1 volt is the potential difference across the ends of a conductor. Across the ends of a conductor carrying some current. When 1 joule of work is done to move 1 coulomb of charge from one point to the another, then it has said to be a 1 volt or 1 volt of potential difference. Then what is 1 volt? We have to define 1 volt as 1 volt is the potential difference. 1 volt is the potential difference across ends of a conductor carrying current when 1 joule of work is done moving a 1 coulomb of charge from one point to the another point. 1 volt ಅಂತ ಯಾವಾಗ ಕರಿತೀವಿ? ಒಂದು ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಅನ್ನ ನಾವು ಒಂದು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಇಂದ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಗೆ ನಾವು ಕಳಿಸಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? 1 ಜೌಲ್ ಆಫ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಅನ್ನ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಆವಾಗ ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ? ನಾವು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ 1 ವೋಲ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕರೀತೇವೆ. ಹಾಗಿದ್ರೆ ಪೊಟೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ನಾವು ಹೇಗೆ ಮೆಜರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ? ಹೌ ಅ ಪೊಟೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಮೆಜರ್ಡ್? ಅ ಪೊಟೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಮೆಜರ್ಡ್ by a device called as voltmeter. By a device called as voltmeter. Voltmeter is a device which measures the potential difference across the 2 points. Across the 2 points where the potential difference has to be measured between 2 points, there voltmeter is connected. The voltmeter is always connected in parallel. The voltmeter is always connected in parallel where the potential difference has to be measured. Potential difference ಅನ್ನು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಮೆಜರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು? ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. You look in the circuit here, resistance R is the resistance. Through the, across the R we have to measure the potential difference. Across the R we have to measure potential difference. At point X, one end of the voltmeter is connected, other end of the voltmeter is connected at the point Y. This type of connection is called as parallel connection. This type of connection is called as parallel connection. Okay, here parallelly the voltmeter is connected and it has to be measured. Voltmeter is a device which measures the potential difference and it is always connected in parallel in the circuit. Let's see one problem on this. V equal to W by Q on this. Okay, let's. How much work is done in moving a charge of 2 coulomb across 2 points having a potential difference of 12 volt? Here given what? How much work is done? ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೆಲಸ ಆಗಿದೆ? ಯಾವುದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ? 2 ಕೂಲಂಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಅನ್ನ ಒಂದು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಇಂದ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಗೆ ನಾವು ಕಳಿಸಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೆಲಸ ಆಗಿದೆ? ಪೊಟೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ? The potential difference is given as 12 volt. First, while solving the problem, you have to write a given first. What is the given? What we have to find, that you have to write first. Okay. Here charge Q is given 2 coulomb. The potential difference is given V is equal to 12 volt. We have to find a work done. How much work is done? We have to find a work done. Therefore work done is equal to question mark. We know the formula, capital V is equal to W by Q. What we have to find? We have to find W. Therefore this implies W equal to what? W equal to V into Q, because Q is in the denominator. Okay, when it goes to the left hand side, it multiplies to the V. We multiply with the V. Therefore W is equal to V into Q. V is given 12 volt and Q is given 2 coulomb. Therefore W is equal to 12 into 2, that is equal to 24. Therefore work done is equal to how much? 24 joule. Work done is equal to 24 joule. If a 12 volt battery is connected in a circuit and it has done a work of 24 joule in moving a 2 coulomb of charge from one point to another point. 2 coulomb of charge ಅನ್ನು ಒಂದು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಇಂದ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಗೆ ಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ 12 volt ಬ್ಯಾಟರಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿದೆ? It done a work of 24 joule. Okay, next we'll move to the next concept, that is circuit diagrams. You are seeing various circuit components. Like we have circuit components, we have what is that? Battery we have. It's a big box, we cannot draw in the circuit. Okay, and we have a computer, we have a bulb, we have a ammeter, voltmeter. These are all boxes. We cannot write a boxes there. Okay, we give a particular symbol for them. Okay, that is various circuit components are represented by schematic symbols. Schematic symbols ಇಂದ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ? ವೇರಿಯಸ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನಿಕ್ ಕಾಂಪೋನೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ? those are electric components are represented by very schematic symbols or called as circuit diagrams, or we call it as circuit symbols. Okay, we can see one by one the circuit symbols. First one circuit symbol is a cell. This is here is given as a cell. We already know that cell is a device which maintains potential difference in the circuit. We already discussed. Okay, that is cell is a device which maintain potential difference in the circuit. This is a cell. Bigger line is a positive terminal and smaller line is a negative terminal. Next is a battery or a combination of cell. Battery or a combination of cell. Okay, here two or more cells combine to make a battery. Two or more cells combine to make a battery. The negative end of the cell is connected to the positive end of the another cell. The negative end of one cell is connected to the positive end of another cell. This makes the combination of cells. The battery is also has the same function of cell. It also provides a potential difference to the circuit. What is next one is plug key. Plug key. Here a bracket and two terminals, or they are going two terminals. Bracket, that is a symbol for plug key or a switch. Then what is the function of plug key or a switch? Plug key or a switch which makes the conduction link between one point of the circuit to the other point. It makes the conduction link between one point of the circuit to the other point. Okay, here bracket without a dot. Bracket without a dot is switch or plug key open. Switch or plug key open. Next, plug key or switch closed. A bracket with dot. Bracket with dot, which is plug key closed. Next is wire joint. This is the circuit symbol of wire joint. If two or more wires are come and joined there, okay, they are joined there, combined there, that is a wire joint. Here three wires are joined. Next, wire crossing without joining. One wire is bent over another wire and it is moving. Okay, one wire is bent over and it is moving. This type of symbol is called wire without joining. Wire crossing without joining. Next is bulb, a symbol of electric bulb. This is a symbol of electric bulb. We have two symbols here. You can draw any one. Better go with the left one. This is circuit symbol of electric bulb, and this is the circuit symbol of a electric resistor of a resistance R. Resistor of resistance R. Okay, a zigzag path gives you the resistance of resistor R. A material that opposes the flow of charges. A material that opposes the flow of charges is called as resistor. Next is variable resistance or rheostat. A zigzag resistor with arrow mark. Same here also two. You can draw any one. Here also two symbols we have. You can draw any one. Rheostat is a variable resistance. Okay, that means what? The name itself, it's a variable resistance. Means the resistance has to be vary. We have to increase the resistance or decrease the resistance. Rheostat regulates current in the circuit without changing voltage source. Next is ammeter. Okay, here is a circuit symbol for ammeter. A circle, inside a circle capital A, and positive terminal connected and a negative terminal is connected. Okay, what is its function? The function of ammeter is which measures the electric current in the circuit, and it is always connected in series in the circuit. Next is voltmeter. Here you are seeing voltmeter inside the circle capital V and positive terminal, negative terminal. What is the function of voltmeter? Voltmeter which measures the potential difference across a conductor, or across 2 points. Okay, and it is always connected in parallel in the circuit. Okay, next we will go to the next concept, that is Ohm's law. Ohm's law is a basic concept of physics which provides the relationship between current and the voltage, George Simon Ohm. George Simon Ohm, he is a German physicist. He born in 1787 and he died in 1854. In the 1827, he gave a famous law, that is Ohm's law. That is famous law, Ohm's law. It tells us the basic concept of current and voltage and the resistance, how they are related, how these three are related. It is given by the Ohm. Is the figure of a George Simon Ohm. Okay, That is Ohm's law we can discuss by seeing an activity, by looking at an activity. Look at here, here is circuit. In the circuit, 4 cells are connected, and R resistance of, it's a nichrome wire of resistance R, it is connected in the point X5, and across X5 voltmeter is connected, and in the series with the nichrome wire an ammeter is connected, and plug key is connected, and end of the plug key is connected to the negative terminal of the cell. Okay, we have to discuss here, we have to observation, we have 4 observation for first cell, second cell, third cell, fourth cell. When one cell is connected, 2 cells are connected, 3 cells are connected, 4 cells are connected, we have a observation. When one cell is connected, what is the potential difference and what is the current, that we have to note down. What reading of voltmeter and reading of ammeter we have to note down. When 2 cells are connected, what is the reading of voltmeter and what is the reading of ammeter we have to note down. 3 cells connected, what is the reading of voltmeter, what is the reading of ammeter, and 4 cells connected, what is the reading of voltmeter and what is the reading of ammeter, that we will discuss by the table. Look at the table. SL number we taken, and we taken number of cells used in the circuit, and current through the nichrome wire I is taken, and potential difference across the nichrome wire V is taken, and V by I ratio is taken. Okay, when one cell is connected, current through the nichrome wire is 0.5 ampere and voltage is 1 volt. When 2 cells are connected, current is 1 ampere, voltage is 2 ampere, and 3 cells are connected, current is 1.5 ampere, voltage is 3 volt, and 4 cells are connected, current is 2 ampere and voltage is 4 volt. Look there in the V by I ratio, you look the V by I ratio, in each case V by I is constant, in each case V by I is constant. Okay, that means what, with the constant, that constant what we taken is, see that. Okay, let's see the graph first. Look at here, we taken the graph of potential difference along y-axis and current along x-axis. Current along x-axis. For 0.5 we have a 1 volt potential difference. For 1 ampere we have a 2 volt potential difference. For 1.5 ampere we have a 3 volt potential difference, and for 2 ampere we have a 4 volt potential difference. Okay, the line is a straight line, straight linear line. Then what is the statement of Ohm's law? What is the statement of Ohm's law? What it states, every time Vi is constant, every time Vi we get the constant, that means both are directly proportional, V and I are directly proportional, that we will, that statement is given by the Ohm. The potential difference V across the ends of a wire carrying some current is directly proportional to the current flowing through it, provided the temperature remains same. ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ ಓಮ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ, ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಪೊಟೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಒಂದಕ್ಕೊಂದು ಪರಸ್ಪರ ನೇರ ಅನುಪಾತದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತವೆ. ಅಕ್ರಾಸ್ ದ ವೈರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿರ್ತವೆ, ನೇರ ಅನುಪಾತದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತವೆ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಪೊಟೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ವಿ ಅಕ್ರಾಸ್ ದ ಎಂಡ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಅ ಗಿವನ್ ಮೆಟಾಲಿಕ್ ವೈರ್ ಇನ್ ಆನ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಸರ್ಕ್ಯೂಟ್ is directly proportional to the current flowing through it, provided temperature remains constant. That is, V is proportional to I. V by I, whatever that is, we get constant. Constant is taken as R. V by I equal to R, or V equal to I into R. V equal to I into R. This is the Ohm's law equation. V equal to I into R. Okay, here one new letter comes, that is R. What is R? R is a resistance. R is a resistance. Then what is a resistance? Resistance is the property of a material to resist the flow of charges. Okay, resistance antakantadu ಏನು, ಒಂದು material na property ಅದು ಏನನ್ನ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, flow of charges. If charges are flowing, it will resist. Don't flow, don't flow, don't flow. That is, that property ನಾವು ಏನಂತ ಕರೀತೇವೆ, we call it as the resistance. Resistance is the property of a material to resist the flow of charges, and the SI unit of resistance is taken as ohm. To honor ohm, the SI unit of resistance is taken as ohm. The SI unit of resistance is taken as ohm. and it is represented by in the Greek letter. You can see that is ohm is presented in the Greek letter as like this. Okay, next, what is 1 ohm? Then you say that we have the equation I equal to what? V by R, R equal to what? V by I. R equal to V by I. R equal to V by I. We want 1 ohm. 1 ohm is equal to 1 volt divided by 1 ampere. 1 volt divided by 1 ampere. If the potential difference across ends of a terminal is 1 volt and current flowing through it is 1 ampere, then the resistance of a resistor or resistance of a conductor is said to be 1 ohm. ಏನು ಒಂದು ಕಂಡಕ್ಟರ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಎಂಡ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪೊಟೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಇರಬೇಕು? 1 ವೋಲ್ಟ್ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಮತ್ತೆ ಅದ್ರ ಮೂಲಕ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರಬೇಕು? 1 ಆಂಪಿಯರ್ ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಆವಾಗ ಅದರದ್ದು ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ ನಾವು? ದ ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ 1 ohm. If the potential difference across the conductor is 1 volt and the current flowing through the conductor is 1 ampere, then the resistance of the conductor is said to be 1 ohm. The resistance of the conductor is 1 ohm. We know the equation from Ohm's law. We know the equation. What is that? I is equal to V by R. If V is constant, how I and R proportional? They are inversely proportional. They are inversely proportional. Okay, if the resistance of the resistor is doubled, then current flowing through that resistor is halved. Or if the resistance of the conductor is doubled, the current flowing through that conductor is halved. Okay, in the various circuit experiments, it is necessary to increase the current or decrease the current. Current and R are inversely proportional. If the R of the conductor is increases, current is decreases. If R of the conductor is decreases, current is increases. The resistance varying, if they vary the resistance, that varying the resistance is called as variable resistance or rheostat. A component used to regulate without changing the voltage source is called variable resistance or rheostat. Resistance ಅನ್ನು ವೇರಿ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ ನಾವು ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ರೆಗ್ಯುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಕರೆಂಟು ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಕರೆಂಟು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಈ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ರೆಗ್ಯುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಕಾಂಪೋನೆಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ. ಆ ಕಾಂಪೋನೆಂಟ್ ಗೆ ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೇವೆ? ವಿ ಕಾಲ್ ಇಟ್ ಆಸ್ ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್ ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ rheostat. Variable resistance or rheostat is a device which used to regulate the current. Okay, here is some homework for you. That is, name a device that helps to maintain potential difference across a conductor. Name a device that helps to maintain potential difference across a conductor. What is meant by saying the potential difference between 2 points is 1 volt? ಹಾಗಿದ್ರೆ 1 volt ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಅಂತೇಳಿ ನೀವು ಬರಿಬೇಕು. Next is a problem. How much energy is given to each coulomb of charge passing through 6 volt battery? How much energy is nothing but work done. ಎಷ್ಟು ವರ್ಕ್ ಡನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? each coulomb means every coulomb of charge ಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ವರ್ಕ್ ಡನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? 6 volt battery. Okay, that is, ಇಲ್ಲಿ V ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ 6 volt and Q ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ 1 coulomb. You have to find work done, nothing but energy. Work done is nothing but energy. Now draw a neat circuit diagram of Ohm's law and define 1 ohm. Define 1 ohm. Okay students, the further concepts will continue in the next class.